Welcome to the most anticipated tournament of 2025, the Champions Trophy. We are gonna start things off with the first match, Pakistan versus New Zealand. I still don't know if I'm gonna play every single match or just the important matches like Australia versus England, India, Pakistan. Let me know what you want to see. But first up, we have the hosts versus New Zealand. I'm gonna be playing with Pakistan. Well, we have won the toss, and I think I am gonna have a bat. Let's go. First ball of the tournament. We have 50 overs, which sounds like a whole lot. But I've been playing test matches too much, so I can't be that defensive. Shot and a little straight. I wanted to pull it, but that ball was timed to perfection, but unfortunately not in the gap. It's just the one slip fielder. Short ball again. That was a horrible ball. This might actually beat him. No, it won't. But we will come back for our first runs. Oh, that was a close leave. That came in sharply. Not that far away from the stumps. But we'll get away. Open the face. Have I played it fine enough? No, I have not. It'll just be one. It was there for that very fine late cut. It would win 4 easy runs. Pulls it short again. Again, I'm gone for the late cut. He's played a traditional cut. Punched. And it is in the gap. That went through a jam-packed offside field. They have like 5 fielders right there. And we somehow still found the gap. But can't find the boundary yet. Outside edge. Well, that is an amazing catch. I thought it was going to go away between second slip and the keeper. We still haven't scored a single boundary, but we have lost our first wicket. Try to push that. That was good length. Maybe moved a little, but enough. Full and straight. That's been punched down the ground. It is in the gap. Man, what is up with this ground? We haven't scored a single boundary, and I'm trying to play all the shots in the world. Shot pulled. Well, there we go. That might be it. That has been timed to literal perfection in the gap as well. I didn't even run. Didn't even think about running. That's how well timed that was. Shot again. This time through mid wicket it goes. Flying ideal, ideal, ideal. Cannot play that shot better than that. Inside edge and gone. That was too fast. How fast was that? 152 k's. I'm just a fraction too late. Try to cover drive it. Instead, I inside edge it back onto the off stump. We lose wicket number 2. We'll have to rebuild here. Cannot afford a collapse, especially in a 50-over match. That's a punch through mid wicket off the back foot. It is gonna be tied, but it will beat the fielder. Yet another boundary. Took us 6 overs to score our first boundary, but since then we've scored 3. That's been tucked in the gap. It will be 2. Hopefully it doesn't vary his pace too much. If he bowls like this, I think we should be fine against spin as well. That is too good. Where has it pitched? And it has kept turning and somehow managed to get the off stump. I think that is too good. Middle stump gone. 3 gone now. We are in some trouble. Try to hit it very fine. I don't know, maybe we should stop playing lofted shots and aggressive shots altogether because we have another 39 overs left. That was too fast, but I managed to get the tiniest bit of bat. It goes in the gap and will beat the fielder. The run rate is still not great, but it's not bad either. I think if we manage to keep wickets in hand, we should be able to increase it. Again, he bowls faster through the air, but I was ready this time. 6 runs of that over. Full straight, and I have hit it pinpoint straight as well. But I think this is just a big ground because unless I time it 100% right, it is just not going anywhere near the boundary. Pulls it full again. I'm early, maybe a slow ball. We might be able to come back for 2. Easily done. Where is the fielder? What was he doing? It's straight. awfully timed, doesn't even cross a 30-yard circle, but that is the great thing about hitting it very straight. You don't really need to time it because even mistimed balls will fall in the gap, and that almost went for 4 as well. Lovely looking drive, probably the best shot we have played so far, but even so won't go for 4. That was a very close 3. Short ball, open the face, almost got it through, but we'll have to settle for just 1. Shot wide, cut off the front foot, it works somehow. This is going to be a tight chase as well, but it will beat the fielder. Too much pace in the ball. We just found the gap and that was enough. Another short delivery, a late cut this time, no effort whatsoever. Just picked the bat up and kept it in the ball's way. Another really good looking shot. This style is just awesome as always. Another late cut. He's bowling short with no third man. And this is just too easy. Yet another boundary. Already we've scored 10 runs of this over. And the 50 partnership will come up as well. I've gone for it through the leg side. No, I probably should have just kept it along the ground or maybe just try to play a late cut. Instead, I go to the other side of the ground and we will lose a wicket. It was there. There's no one at fine leg. This partnership was growing. That's an amazing punch through extra cover and in the gap. A jam-packed offside field and it'll go for 4, which is probably the biggest miracle on this ground. We're scoring in more than 6 runs and over. But we've lost, I think, just 1 or 2 more wickets than I'd like. Again in the gap. I don't think this is as well timed. But even so, it'll beat the fielder. Another really good over except for that 1 wicket. We just have to keep this going without losing wickets. That's it. Back through the leg side. I think we should be able to come back for 2. Doesn't even cross a 30-yard circle, but we are quick. Too good. Too much turn and was flat as well. And fast. Has been clipped. Again, I don't think I've got all of it. I don't think it'll beat the fielder either, yeah. Maybe I should just stick to keeping the ball along the ground, but with no fine leg, deep fine leg, this shot is just way too tempting. That's the best shot. Come on, this deserved 4, yeah. That is one of the best shots you will ever see. Another lovely drive over pitched again spin, so it is even more satisfying. And we'll get power as up to 50 as well. That strike rate not looking bad, is it? Shot pulled in the air. I did not want to hit it that square. Thankfully, it falls in no man's land and rolls away for 4. Wanted to hit that much finer. Over the face, why did I try to hit it in the air? I should have kept it along. I was initially waiting for the pull. Then he bowls it outside the off stump. Outside edge and gone. Come on, that was second slip sketch. How does a keeper move that fast? And this ball wasn't slow by any means. Almost 150 Ks. 27 or 27, so not bad at all. I've gone for it straight down the ground and we will clear the fielder. Again, full, very tempting delivery with no one deep straight. And we'll get just enough on it. Now it was an off cutter as well. Try to run it down again. This time don't manage to time it. Clipped. That was so close. Early timing. But the only thing that saved me was I played that shot with a set batsman. So it goes over that fielder barely. Just hit it right back to where it came from. I'll just have to keep running because straight drives along the ground have not gone to the boundary once in this entire innings. Walked across, stood almost on the wide line, still managed to mistime it. I have not played that shot well at all this entire innings. The shot to fine leg, off the front foot, off the back foot, everything has been mistimed. Outside edge, again I'm early. He's only bowling 130 Ks. So cricket 24 crashed, and that led to OBS crashing as well. And unfortunately, I have lost the last 10 overs, not 10, 8 or 9 overs of play. Thankfully, at least I didn't record the entire thing in a row because I've lost the entire thing. Sorry for this, but we are gonna have to continue from the 45th over now, 45.2. Oh, that might be close as well. And it is given turns enough. I think it was straight enough. And yeah, it is turning too much. Just a 1 wicket left. Has been punched in the gap. If we can just do this, take singles and doubles, we can get to about 280. But we have to survive until the last ball of the innings. Too much turn, looked like a deviation as well, but too fast. Pad then goes back onto the stumps and we lose a wicket. That was so fast. The final wicket of the innings, that was fast and aimed at the stump. It would have been LBW if it wasn't bowled. We'll get all out for 260, and if we had paced ourselves, I think we should have gotten to 280, 290, I think, but 261. That's a really good shot for the first ball, but the ball is swinging. Let's see if we can get some early breakthroughs, because this is not the biggest score. If they don't lose wickets, they'll do this easily. So our main goal is to take as many wickets as quickly as possible. Runs, I think, even if we get smacked for a few boundaries, doesn't matter that much. That's full, that's straight, that is gone. I think that comes back in just enough. It was just too straight. He misses the line of the ball completely and pays for it with his wicket. We'll get a wicket very early. That's exactly what we wanted. Edged. Oh, another one almost, but we don't have enough men in the slip corn. Push that one across. Perfect outside edge. But just flies away in the gap. Again, another outside edge. This time it goes between second slip and the keeper. Full outside edge, at least this time he takes it. Goes at the right height, doesn't go that fast. And we'll get wicket number 2. Solid in defense. Now they might have to rebuild a little. Required run rate isn't that high. It's been driven again in the gap. This should be at least 2. Oh, come on, this can't go for 4. These shots were not going to the boundary for us. Outside edge and straight down first slip slap. We picked up a couple of wickets early on, so we have the luxury of having a very attacking feed. And it works perfectly. Goes straight down first slip slap. Driven. Well, that might be the first time they've attempted a cover drive and not edged it. It goes off the middle and away for 4. 9 runs of that over, even with a wicket. Well, that's another lovely drive. I'm just floating it up there, tempting him to drive, because almost every time they've drived, they've edged the ball. On drive. Just a little punch. That's a really good looking animation, but it doesn't work this time. Tries to swing it away. Where did that shot come from? They don't need that at all. It's straight down, hit very high, but doesn't go for 6. That was absolutely nailed off the middle of the bat, but still won't go for 6 though. Edged, and yet again we'll get a wicket in the slip corners. This has been an almost test match like performance. We just bowled it full, tried to swing it, And we've got the outside edge over and over again. New Zealand in big trouble. Wicket number 4 gone. And they're still a long way away from 260. Shot pulled. And pulled well enough. We have 2 fielders deep on the leg side, but he's hit it a little too straight. Flicked. Does anyone have a chance? They don't even stop it. I thought it would go on one bounce. With 3 fielders deep on the leg side, he still managed to somehow find the gap. Outside edge again. This time he hasn't even tried to drive it. This was just a front foot solid defense, attempted solid defense. But the ball moves just enough to get the outside edge. And we'll take another one in the slip cordon. I mean, just imagine if we didn't have slip fielders. They would have lost just 1 wicket, yeah? Inside out, not the greatest timing in the world, but it will trickle away for 4. Still 200 runs away, and they've already lost almost all their batsmen. Outside edge yet again, and that will be another one. Oh no, it is a no ball. What? On top of bowling a no ball on a wicket ball, you have to concede the free hit. Thankfully, it doesn't go anywhere. Edged and gone. We didn't have to wait too long. Just 2 balls ago, the exact same thing happened. The only difference was this time we had our foot behind the line, and we'll get another one. Well, they don't have any more batsmen left. Leaves that one alone in the 16th over an ODI game. That is the situation they are in. Flighted it up. Didn't even turn that much, but it has been the day of outside edges for New Zealand. They cannot seem to find the middle of the bat for their life. Again an outside edge. This time it doesn't go to the slip cordon. The keeper himself will take it. Flighted up. Goes on the back foot for some reason. Well, that might be the best shot they've played in a long time. But we are not going to give away any free runs. That will just be 2. We have been awesome in the field. No drop catches so far. No misfields either. Comes down. Tries to clear the offside. At least he doesn't time it too well, because it would have gone straight down deep extra cover's throat. Flicked. This might be... yeah, it is gone. Where is that shot there? I mean, they don't even need to do this. They can rotate the strike. They're only 170 runs away. But the problem is they don't have any more wickets left. This shot does not make any sense in the world. No problems. We will take it. Oh, how close was that to the off stump? Turns and turns. Wait, did that pop up off the bat? I mean, if it didn't come off the bat, I think it should be LBW. I'm gonna review it. But it turned sharp though. So it might be going down the leg side. No bat. Let's see. Oh, it's pitching way outside of. This might be gone. Oh, look at the turn. Where did that come from? That is turning. Like it was bowled by Muralidharan. Swept. Will just be 1, and Mitchell will get to 50. New Zealand will get to 100. Flighted up. Too much turn again. If it had gone straight, would have got the middle stump. Swept. No timing on that either. It'll just be 1. All that effort for 1 run. You could have just tapped and maybe even run 2. Goes inside out. We have no one there. We are going with a very aggressive field. I mean, this boundary doesn't really matter, because one of these balls we are going to get him if he keeps playing like this. Comes down, outside edge, but does not go to those 2 slip fielders. Outside edge and gone. Wicket number 9 gone. That was a half track, a short pitch delivery. He's trying to drive it outside edge and gone. Wicket number 9. And we are doing this easily. I mean, they haven't even scored a half the runs we did. And they're almost done. Misses it completely. That will be it. First ball dark for Henry. New Zealand get all out for 115 and we win this match by 145 runs. It was not even close. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see the other big 50 over tournament, click the video on screen to see the semi-final of the 50 over World Cup. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.